So let's talk about some free agent options that are available to players out there playing this mode.
Maybe my favorite part about this whole operation, Chris, is the free agents. Because I noticed, especially when you start a new season, sometimes a roster will get auto-filled with very low overall players. And I started to notice that the free agent list actually has a lot of talent. And I'm thinking, why didn't all these other teams throw them a contract? So one thing I would recommend is whenever you start a new season or whenever
Rip City, let's meet your Portland Trailblazers. At guard, standing 6'5", number 24.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Harris, Devin Vassell out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Randall in at the four-man position. And for the Trailblazers, Gordon out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Young. And it's Alexander Walker in at the two. It is still early in the season, Greg. We'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of records. It's still a lot of identity to be found with every team.
Now here's Gordon. Young, good.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Murray outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the middle. And then Johnson with the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And here is Vassell. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. Wood.
And right there, Young may never have the physical tools to be a great defender, but his competitiveness overrides it.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Murray, good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Young, Portis trying to free himself. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 5 now.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Here's Vassell. Harris outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire. Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
And the basket is good.
Well, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just 1 season, I think it's been remarkable.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now, here's Vassell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento. 2 points. That one goes.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
They get a hand on it. Vassell, the pass to Wood. Tries yet again. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Young kicks to Johnson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 9. Murray, the pass to Vassell. Here's Randall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know, you look at guys like Randall who don't have that eye-popping athleticism or length.
Shooting
Pump
for Los
fake
Angeles,
is a great equalizer.
Julius Randle.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Blazers?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
So he gets them both. Clark, last season, the Lakers making major trades, shaking up the roster, reforming their team.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, they had 4 players left from opening night. That was it. 3 major trades bringing in new talent. And that makes it difficult to find cohesion. So give L.A. a lot of credit for making that playoff run.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
This one for 3, and the 3-ball is good. Young's got 12 points in the game.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Here's Wood. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that one, good.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence, the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Randall. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Leading by 12. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And, you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Vassell. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
On the wing, Gordon. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of this defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Lakers trail by 11. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
Trae Young.
That's his first foul. Miles checked in for Portis.
Second
Toppin,
team
he's
foul.
checked in for the Lakers.
Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Harris. Covered by Johnson. Harris kicks to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Harris. Lets the three fly. The three-pointer is right on target.
You know, even when Harris is under pressure there, I like the shot clock awareness. He stays composed.
Here's Alexander Walker. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Randall, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Julius Randle at the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Nancy's checked in for Gordon. A.J. Griffin comes in for Johnson. Trent's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Gordon in for Trae Young. And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. And Clark, for years, the Lakers have been the premier destination for free agents. Think that's still the case now?
I do. I mean, it's still Los Angeles. The history of the Lakers is one of the premier franchises in the league along with the Celtics. So I think cap room is the driver, though. That's always the great equalizer in this day and age. And I think that helps keep some of the small market teams in the game as well.
Randall surveying the D. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And it's Gordon missing. Lakers trail by 7. Carter on the wing. Here's the 3. Iron Ends comes up with the rebound. Portland's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. For 3, Gordon. Carter pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Harris. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Harris solid at maintaining body control through the contact. Good focus from the veteran swingman.
Gordon, the pass to Trent. And the 3 off target. The Lakers shooting 45% from the field early. Here's Randall. Good on the bucket.
Julius
Randall's got 14 points for the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. His coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Carter, that's good.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Gordon. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
Griffin against Harris. Into the lane. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Thomas. Larry Nance unable to get his shot to go.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that. They're actually earning it well right now.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Trendon Watford comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Cody Martin in for Harris. Gordon with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. And here's Trent outside. Traps in the tray. 6 points for him.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Portland now. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Out to the right wing. Griffin passes to Nance. That one drops for him. And now it's a 9-point Portland lead.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Here's Thomas. Good work defensively by Trent. There's the triple. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be right back after this. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
They've got Gary Trent. Gordon out there with Johnson. And it's Griffin, and it's Young in at the point guard position. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Clark, and you've mentioned this, what you like about Jamal Murray more and more is he's always creating for others.
You know, look, sometimes it's a function of who you play with as to how you're perceived. I don't think he's ever been selfish, but he wasn't always surrounded by excellent scorers. So this guy just wants to win, and he'll do whatever it takes to do so. Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. I have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Trent can't hit.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Gordon kicks to Trent. Shoots over Vassell. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Trent's got 8 points.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Murray for three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
3 points.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Inside. And Griffin slams it in.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding it.
Vassell against Trent. Vassell, the pass to Toppin. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Portis is checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Woods checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. Devin Vassell knows where his bread is buttered. He said, I want to excel at the defensive end. When I was at Florida State, you're not going to play if you don't play defense. That stuck with me. You can't control makes and misses, but you can control what you do on the defensive end. Kevin?
Oh, David, I like that mentality. Good for him. Hey, thanks for that story. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Nikhil Alexander-Walker.
Johnson for three. There's Portis, and he lays it straight in. And it's a 12-point Trailblazer lead.
Hard to exceed Portis' level of energy. I mean, he just doesn't seem to ever stop.
Murray for three. No good. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Here's Gordon. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Off target from outside. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Portland. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete who throws it down with some major force.
Young in the corner. Outside Portis takes a three. The basket good off the assist from Young. Portis has got 7 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And the Lakers call time here. During last season, Clark, both Damian Lillard and Donovan Mitchell scored 71 points in a game, the most since Kobe's 81.
Yeah, that's remarkable, Kevin. We also had a ton of 50-point games, too. I think it's kind of due to the heliocentric offenses we see now. Teams building those rosters around their one superstar.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Phoenix Suns.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Young pass to Alexander Walker. There's the three. Poked away and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. Fifth best, the Trailblazers.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Now Murray. Following the three-point attempt by Aaron Gordon, Murray finds Wood. Great D that time from Portis.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Pass to Gordon. Young for three. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
For three, Murray. They get it back. Randall. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Randall's got 16 points. Trailblazers leading by 17. To the inside. It's stolen by Martin. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Here's Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I like seeing Johnson getting after it, taking on all comers and drawing the whistle.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Larry Nance has checked in for Portland. Lyle comes in for Gordon. The Lakers also making some changes. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Randall. And it's Carter in for Martin.
It's easy to see why this team is excited about Johnson. He's a fantastic athlete with considerable upside.
Now here's Murray. He's got 14. Connects on the open J. 16 points for Jamal Murray.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Young pass to Alexander Walker. Action coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 6th assist on the night. Here's Carter. No good on that one. Good defensive work there by Young.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence and always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And it's Carter penetrating, and the shot goes in. Carter's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Alexander Walker. And it's off from 3-point range.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more. You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Now, here is Young. 18 points for him. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. It's tipped. Now Harris. Carter outside. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break.
You got to be very careful around Young here. He's clever at figuring out ways to swipe that ball.
Lakers trail by 20. Murray for three. It's hauled in by Lyle.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck for deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Nance, and Nance scoops it in.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Trailblazers leading by 22. Alexander Walker passes to Nance.
2 minutes remaining in the first
And he
half.
drops in the layup off the glass. Nance has got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Junior.
Nance has got 8.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Lakers call time here. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
For the Trailblazers, A.J. Griffin's checked in for Johnson. Gordon comes in for Alexander Walker. And Trent subbed in for Young. And then for Los Angeles, Trendon Watford's checked in for Wood. Toppin comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Vassell in for Murray. Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
The offensive rebound.
5th and 2nd chance points. And as far as free throw shooting, not a strong suit for this group. Top 20 in the league, and doesn't seem like they've improved very much.
All the second chance points they've racked up jump out at you. They've got a few guys that pursue the basketball with incredible effort at both ends. That free throw good from Nance. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Now here's Thomas. He has yet to score. Count that bucket.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. On the wing, Gordon buries the long-range jumper. Gordon's got 6 points.
And really, the three-point shot is Gordon's specialty. When he squares himself up, there's a real high chance he's dropping it in.
And stolen by Gordon. From deep, Trent hits the three-point bomb. Trent's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Gordon, with no one around, misses the three. Thomas down low. The Trailblazers pull it in. Nance has got his 4th rebound in this one. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
The
Great defense. Vassell is so versatile, and he's a player who can guard all 5 positions.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Aaron, you all have played at a high level so far. What has worked for you?
We're just sticking to the game plan. Our coaches really drew up something good for us. They wrote it out, and we're sticking to it, and we're executing very well.
Yeah, that's obvious the way you all have played. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 18 points, 6 assists, and 1 rebound. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
They played smart, they took their time, and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over the shot.
And Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
I know teams love to rely on the 3 these days, but you got to know when to get away from it. They didn't, at least throughout the first half. Hopefully they're making the adjustments, but sometimes teams just get stubborn.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. We've got Murray. Harris is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Wood in at the 5 spot. Now Gordon following the 3-point attempt by Jamal Murray.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
The Lakers shooting the ball at 42%. Pass to Vassell. Murray down low, working on Nance. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And Portland making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Keldon Johnson.
It's stolen by Nance. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Vassell. Portis inside the 3-point line, and good as it just snugs right down through the net.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
It's stolen by Nance. And now Portland on the break. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Lakers remain on their grind. Darvin Ham says, I'm preaching daily preparation. From the rest you're getting, how you're taking care of your body, sleep habits, nutrition, workouts, recovery, film work, being efficient with your practice time, and your shoot-arounds. Winning habits are built daily.
Julius Randle.
Kevin, I'm very tired after saying all that. Back to you.
I'm sure you are. They actually do all of it. David, thank you for that detailed report. Teardrop shot. Murray, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense. They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Trailblazers. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance. And, of course, there's Los Angeles, a game and a half out.
And for the Trailblazers, with the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned the mood sour.
Can't remember the last time I've seen optimism turn to pessimism as quickly as I have with these guys. I mean, their fans are already talking about who needs to be replaced.
Wood with the bucket.
Well, I love to see Wood use his great length to get to that offensive rebound.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Alexander Walker passes to Gordon. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Harris. Lakers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. There's the pass to Randall. Tries it from 9. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
There's Gordon with the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Harris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Murray. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Murray. 18 points for him. Randall outside. Trying to find Vassell. He gets it to him. And that one drops for him.
And just attacking the paint. Vassell knows better than to hold back.
Alexander Walker passes to Johnson. A 3-pointer off the mark. Lakers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Yep, it counts. Harris has got 11 points.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
It's stolen by Randall. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Murray. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 4th assist in this one. The Trailblazers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Passes to Gordon. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Portis, and the layup is good. 13 points in the game.
This is Portis in his comfort zone, scoring deep inside.
Lakers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Here's Randall. Wood trying to free himself up. Off on the layup. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Now here's Randall. Keldon Johnson unable to get his last shot to go.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And the Lakers have possession. Portland making their last shot. Vassell, the bounce pass. Wood kicks to Murray. Over Nance. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Alexander Walker passes to Johnson.
Taking the gloves off. You like how Johnson attacks the rim once he's there.
And here's Los Angeles. Here's Vassell. He has 6. Johnson outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Julius Randle picks one up.
And what Johnson lacks in size, he makes up for with determination. Even the foul can't stop him completely.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Trent's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Knocked away. It's stolen by Nance, and they're on the break. Moving it up. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Nance. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Young's checked in for Johnson.
Trae Young.
Portland on defense. Carter the pass to Watford. Shot to stop the run. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Portis.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Thomas, following the score by Aaron Gordon. It's good. Thomas got his second bucket.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Down low, here's Portis. The rebound by Watford. The Lakers shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Tries from 10, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Nance.
Second team foul.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Cameron Thomas taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Blazers on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Gordon. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
And a moment to see numbers for Trae Young. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. It's going to be on Trae Young. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 1.
That's good from Carter. And the NBA last season, Clark, setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kicks to Toppin. Takes the three. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
For 3.
Toppin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Young dishes to Gordon. Back to Young. For 3, Nance. That's it. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Thomas passes to Carter. Tries from 10. That one a little long.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Los Angeles ball.
Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. The Trailblazers third.
These guys have been spacing the floor, spreading out the defense, and getting the three-point shots they want, as opposed to settling for bad ones.
Now, here's Thomas. He has 5.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Gordon made that one. It's his 7th of the contest, 7 for 15 from the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And Young kicks to Trent from 17 feet out. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And I like the resourcefulness Young brings to the table, taking any shot he can create.
Carter the pass to Thomas. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed.
The assist.
Thomas got 5 points now in the quarter. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Carter down low, defended by Young, and it's Carter missing. And for Portland, they're shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And here's Trent outside. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Outside Carter, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Portland able to put on a show for the ages. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Favors. Young is out there with Gordon. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Trent in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Outside, Martin. Fades away. They shoot again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Martin's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Lakers. Young outside. Here's Favors. And no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And Jovic gets it to go.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Young passes to Lyles. Back to Young. It's Trent on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. Here's Primo, driving inside. An easy 2 points on the layup. Primo's got his first 2 points.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Pass to Lyles. It's Trent on the wing. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Martin with it. Favors picks him up. And that one drops. Martin's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
To the paint. It's good from Gordon. And the assist by Young.
And Gordon doing a nice job measuring these inside shots well. I mean, has a solid, quick release pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
Here's Watford. Martin up top, defended by Gordon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with the new CBA, Clark, one thing that again didn't get any traction, the franchise tag.
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, if a guy really wants to leave a team these days, most of the time a trade will be made. It doesn't necessarily have to get to free agency.
For the Trailblazers, A.J. Griffin comes in for Gary Trent. And it's Trey Mann in for Trey Young. And the Lakers also making a change. Julius Randle's checked in for Trendon Watford. Mann can't hit.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And the Trailblazers with possession here. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Good.
Inside, Gordon stays loose and free, ready to make his moves around the defense there.
And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Lakers. Here's Jovic, defended by Griffin. Primo with the bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Lyles, following the bucket by the Lakers. Knocks down the three ball. That's now 8 points for A.J. Griffin.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Martin, 2 shots.
Free throw good, Martin. Here we are looking around the NBA. Clark, which division do you think is the strongest overall?
I think it's pretty clear, man. You look at that Pacific Division out west, you're talking Clippers, Lakers, Warriors, Kings, Suns. Show me another division that can match that for entertainment value, quality of number of all-stars, and caliber of the teams. That's the one.
And Roddy gets it to go.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And there's a foul called on Trey Mann. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Martin. Takes it inside and finished off by Martin.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And there's a foul called on Trey Mann. That's foul number 2 for him.
Look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Outside, Martin. Going inside, and there it is for him.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The pass to Gordon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
When you're guarding Gordon, you've got to be careful. He excels at drawing fouls and playing through contact.
So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one and done, that you've somehow failed, and that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Now here is Harris. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Harris has really become much more adept at finishing hard shots. Great focus there.
Launches from deep. A nice shot by Griffin. Griffin's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Trailblazers.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here is Harris. It's blocked, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. Portland the foul.
You know, looking to score often from there. Harris is excellent at drawing the defense's attention and fouls.
First free throw is good. In terms of the ideal stretch 4, Clark Tobias Harris fits the mold.
Yeah, he does so much so well on the court. He's an excellent three-point shooter, helps space the floor. But as a defensive end, he's versatile, he's tough, battles on the glass as well. And I just love his overall game. You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the miss by Julius Randle. Griffin against Harris. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And you look at Harris, he's really improved as a scorer. He's become a go-to option due to how efficient he is putting the ball in the basket.
Portland moving the ball around. Here's Wiles. The jump hook. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for L.A. from past the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound. Wiles got 5 rebounds tonight.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Good D by Wood. And Los Angeles guys shooting it well here in the 4th quarter, 50%. Randle with the bucket. Randle's got 20.
For Randle, another bucket. Continues to expand his offensive game.
Mann passes to Roddy. Here's Mann. He's covered by Murray. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Now here's Murray. Back to Randle. Just 5 to shoot. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. He's got 22.
You know, it's encouraging to see Randle working on this shot. You can tell he wants to get better from there.
Wiles, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Passes it to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
And for Portland, their shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. For the 3, a nice shot by Griffin. Griffin's got 9 points in the quarter.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Murray.
2 minutes in the game.
Here's Wood. And again, it's the Lakers.
Wood taking good advantage of his size and his height, getting him a look at the hoop right there.
Inside, here's Gordon. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Mann passes to Wiles. Here's Roddy. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Portland.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And ever winning Portland, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with 1 left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
Most definitely. I mean, going down 2-0 would have made their 3rd and final meeting of the season really difficult to win, but now they'll go into it with confidence and really liking their chance.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Wood against White. Fades. And it's Portland with the rebound. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Roddy.